Hello, I'm Marcia Wilson, and I'm going to make a linoleum cut. I bought some linoleum from School Specialty. It's some kind of, what do they call it, EZcut linoleum? Here it says, here's the package. It says easy to cut, pre-cut, unmounted 4x6 package of 12. I don't know, I can't remember how much I paid for it. Something like $30 with the postage. So I made a drawing on it with pencil, and I tried to make double lines because I want to put black in the middle. Wherever I make a cut, it's going to be white. So I thought as long as I'm doing this, I might as well make a little video of it. I'm making this video on something called PHOTOBOOTH that comes with the Macintosh. This is supposed to be EZcut. It's pretty good, you know. You can always heat up these things. I'm cutting it on the dark line. Usually I go on either side of it, but I don't know any better. I'm just cutting with it. I have this tool left over from a long time ago, but you can always buy linoleum cutting tools. They're not expensive, and you can replace the points. So as you can see, I seem to be working on her hair. And I'm using the edge of my computer to brace this linoleum so it doesn't go flying across the desk, or actually my kitchen table. So after I've done these lines, then I'll go along and double them, because what I want is the line in between. See, I'm turning the linoleum. It's not really linoleum, by the way. This is some kind of synthetic plastic, I suppose. It's definitely a synthetic plastic. Everything is plastic these days. We're in the year 2017. Usually I like to work while I'm watching a video on YouTube. I've been watching this video about Gustav Klimt and his portrait of Adele Bloch-Bauer. That was pretty interesting. And I'll go back to it in a minute, but I wanted to show you how I'm cutting this. It used to be when I used that gray linoleum with straw on the other side, or burlap rather, gray linoleum mounted on burlap, it got pretty hard, so I used to sit with the oven turned on and have it rest in the oven. And then I had a hot plate I worked on, but this linoleum is soft enough, so I can just do it. It's fun to do. You just keep making little lines. I remember when I used to do linoleum, back when I was a kid in my 30s, my 40s, I'd get so involved in it that I remember standing in line at the post office cutting the linoleum. You know, you get engrossed in a project. I remember when I was doing etchings, I brought my etching plates to a restaurant with me and sketched the diners with an etching tool right on the plate. It was a magnesium plate, and I was scratching through paint. It was photosensitive magnesium. Anyway, I never got invited back with those people. I guess they thought I was rude. I am rude. I'm a very rude person. But it relaxes me to do artwork. I like to do artwork. I used to knit when I was in college for some reason. I knit in class. I knit with... It just relaxes me to do handiwork. Now that I'm not knitting, I do different things. This is linoleum, but today I was painting pictures. Here's some pictures I was painting. I guess I can put this up now. Yeah, here I am. It's still recording. See, this is what I was working on today. They're done with house paint samples. And I was using a kid's kind of a crayon from one of my grandsons, I guess. It was like an art box. And these are just pieces of paper that I used the house paint on, and then some pencils or ink. I forget, I do that when I'm talking on the phone or watching a movie. I start with blobs of paint, and then I see what it reminds me of and start drawing and adding more paint. So like on this one, let me put this down again. I don't know, I might draw an eyeball here and another eyeball there, and maybe a nose here, mouth here. I like to say my pictures paint themselves, or my drawings draw themselves. It's like they get suggested by different things. You know, I just draw shapes that suggest themselves. Little boys like dogs. My grandsons all like dogs. I have 5 grandsons here living in my town. I used to have 6, but one died on a motorcycle when he was 19. So I'm left with 5. But that's okay. That's my blind schnauzer barking. Anyway, you get the idea, right? What I'm doing. I guess this is a table here. And then I use paint also. This is paint. Here's a jar of water. And where's a brush? I should have a brush around here someplace. Brush. I keep everything on the table next to me. But where could the brush have gone? Maybe oh, here it is. Here it is. Use a little pink. The nice thing about house paint is it covers everything very quickly, and it dries fast. I think it's relatively non-toxic because it's house paint. I don't think they're allowed to make house paint with lead in it anymore, so it has to be relatively non-toxic. And so after it's dry, then it takes other paint very well. Now here's a yellow color. And, I hope you can still see this. I don't know if you can or not. Hey, wait, I was supposed to be doing linoleum cuts. I changed the subject for some reason. That's just the way I am, too. I get distracted. I start doing one thing and then you never know. Next thing you know, I'm doing another thing. I was supposed to be doing a book. A bunch of us, me and my friends, we decided to write books together and trade on March 2017. So here we are in February. It's time for me to get started on my book because I want to do an edition of 100. And the subject is supposed to be shadows and dreams, or shadows and whatever. So I can't think of anything with that subject, so I'm just going to do pictures. But I thought if I do linoleum cuts, I can make linoleum cut pictures, and then I can string them together with a story later. That's what I thought. Okay, this is brown. I put it in a jar that had not ice cream, what do you call that stuff? It's called, it's not G-clay. G-clay is a computer print. It's, you know, what anyway, it's that stuff that's like, it's not ice cream, it's ice. What does it say here what it is? Talenti sorbetto. Well, I don't know, but it's very delicious. And the jars are very good for paint. They make the best jars. Okay, I put this back. Now let's see what other color we have. Here we have a little red. Here's my brush. I have 3 dogs at my feet. I like having company. It's nice to have dogs. That way you're never alone. Dogs don't like to be alone either, so it works out well for both of us. I always have more than one dog, so they won't be alone even if I'm not home. They'll have each other. Okay. Now, with this, I see some of the paint is still wet. So I might as well blot it, because that's how I get my textures. I'm going to put it on top of here and blot it. See? So that'll be the beginning of another picture. I don't know if you understand. But that's what I do. My computer goes black after I've been working for a while, so I can't really see my reflection. I hope it's still filming me. Put this back. And let's go back to the linoleum cuts. Here we are. Well, basically the point of this was that artwork is fun, and I can't do any, it'll take a long time to finish this. I'll keep doing the outlines until it should be just fine. Bye everybody.